Hello, hola, buenas noches, mis reinas y mis reyes, my kings and queens. Welcome to another segment here at Nefhertiti's Corner, Sex Talk. I would like to welcome once again my co-host, the beautiful Jazzy.
Hello, hello.
Jazzy, tell us what's new.
I don't really have anything new going on. My life is, it's going.
I don't
Nothing
believe
new,
that.
nothing new.
I don't believe that. Come on,
You know
Jazzy.
something I don't know?
I know everything.
What's going on then? Tell me what's going on. Or tell us what's going on.
All right, Jazzy, since you don't want to spill it.
Spill it.
So, Jazzy, let's finish up last week's segment.
hmm
So, what do you think? Date or no date?
I'm a date girl. Like, me personally, not saying that I'm too busy for people, but it's like, if you kind of want somebody's undivided attention and their time, I feel like you could do that. Not saying to pencil them in, but it's kind of like go on a date. Get to really get to know that person really, versus like trying to talk here and there, calling, texting. Like you could get to know them that way too, but I just feel like it's different when you go on dates. Like you really vibe with that person.
I agree with you because it could be a lot of misunderstandings when you're doing the texting back and
Right.
forth. Really, you really want to see that person's face expressions.
Mhm.
I feel like that's very important because, you can take one little simple thing and take it in the wrong way.
Right. There is a time. This is the reason why I do dates now. There was this guy that I was like, seeing here and there. Like we did more texting than like going on dates. And it was the time we went on a date, and it was like an older couple. We had went to the movies, so it's like an older couple. And he's sitting there, his legs were crossed. He was a cute little old man. Him and his wife, they were just cute and old. And so
Aww.
when I say old, I mean like 70s, 80s. Like he was up there. And the guy, we're like, trying to get down the aisle that they're on. So I'm standing there waiting, giving him his time. And he just jumps over him, hit him in the knee, like literally hopped over him. Like he had one hand in between him and his wife's seat. And then one on the front, like the seat in front of them.
Okay.
He literally hopped over, hit the man in the knee and everything. And he's just sitting there like the old man looked like he's in pain. He's like, why would you do that? Like I felt so bad. And so I'm just like, you just got no home training.
And
like,
you let him live?
I was just like, that was mad rude. Like, why would you do that? Like, and he was just like, he was taking too long. And I was just like, yeah, no. Like, it just made me think, like, if someone old is in front of you walking, like, would you just push them out the way? Like, I politely go around them, but I wouldn't push them out the way when I clearly see them, trying to maneuver to where, like, it probably took him a long time to cross his legs. So it took him, I was like, okay,
Bless
that's
his little heart.
it's so rude. So I think of that time, and it's just like, that whole situation just made me be like, yeah, I want to see how you are in public with people, like, just to see what type of person you are.
You know what? That is a good idea.
Yeah.
That's
That
a real
example
good
lives
idea.
in my mind.
Yes,
Like, it lives in my head.
Because then you'll know, is he a keeper? Or,
Right, like,
are we going to go to a second date or not? Please tell me that you did not go on another date with him.
I did.
What? After all that?
I did. That was the last date though.
Oh, okay.
Like after the movie one, I just noticed that he was kind of rude to like our servers and stuff like that. Like me, when it comes to like, I wouldn't say I'm in the servant industry or anything like that, but I've done retail. I've been on the end of where customers are just being rude for no reason. So to see that with somebody I'm on side of, I was just like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work. Like,
No,
yeah,
that
no.
is embarrassing.
yeah, I was just
you
like,
know.
that is what the, like, give them time. So yeah, it
And
was
you
like
know
a
what?
couple occasions.
I hate to admit it, but that is true though. I've caught myself several times when I've gone out, and usually when that happens, those moments when that happened, I actually was going through a couple of things, personal things, and
Right.
I ended up taking on the next person. So now, after I caught myself, I actually think, you know what, the person that is treating me the way they're treating me, they're probably going through something.
Right.
So my way to kind of neutralize the situation, because I am in customer service,
Right.
is one, I usually tell them, you know what, ma'am, I know you're having a difficult time because you're talking to me in this manner, and I hope everything works out for you.
Right.
And I just walk away before I say something else.
No.
Or should I say change my mind?
When I was in retail, I did not do that. Like, I'm giving you what you're giving me. We just
True.
both gonna be throwing attitude. So
True.
Nope.
But then again, with that said, people, I just don't understand why people are rude. You know, or they're like so cold. Like, why do people act like something is like someone owes you something?
Right.
You know, I mean, for God's sake, I mean, you're not freaking king. I mean, treat everybody the way you want to be treated. And that seems to be one of the major things that men and women don't seem to. Wow, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm already getting tongue tied.
Anyways,
this sangria is good, by the way, Jazzy.
I'm like, where'd I get it from? I think I got it from Sam's, but
well, it don't matter where you got it from. It's good, but
it's good. I think my thing is like with that whole aspect, to touch on that, is like I feel like a lot of people want respect and they want you to treat them with kindness and all that, but it's a lot of people that do not reciprocate that. To where it's like it's so one-sided, or they're used to being in one-sided situations to where it's like it's expected but not expected for them to give it back type of thing. So I always think that's weird. Like,
that is true.
Yeah, like, nah, get it together.
Okay, so now to back up a little bit. So you went to date.
Yes.
Now, when I was dating, because I'm not dating now, the way I would put them in categories was, what is he gonna give me?
Oh,
I hate to say it, but
okay.
I was more.
Okay.
I am more about, okay, I mean, are we going to go on a date like the usual traditional, or are you just going to try to show off? But then after, like, if we do decide to stay and go into a relationship and continue dating, I mean, are you going to do like a 180 on me?
Right. To where it's like you're not the same person anymore type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that did happen to me. I actually was dating this one cadet back in the day, because I'm 21.
Yes, back when we were 20.
He was whining me and dining me, and we continued dating. By the 5th date, he did a 180. And
the 5th date,
I really wasn't gonna let him live.
Oh,
I really wasn't.
Explain. Like, I'm curious. What?
Okay, so I was brought up to, you know, if you're gonna go on a date, the first date, whoever asked that person, whether it, like, if I was to ask him, I would be the one paying. Now, however, there's most people that usually say, well, it's a date, the man should always pay. Not necessarily, okay?
Right.
I mean, if you want to believe that, go ahead, but come on.
Right.
It's about being equal.
Right.
Because nobody wants somebody to be like, oh, well, why do I want to go on a date if I'm always going to be paying? And she's expecting this. And then at the same time, you know, it's like, look where she wants me to take her. It's too expensive for my budget.
Yeah, very one-sided.
Besides the point. All right. So everything was going good. The first date, second date, third date, fourth date, you know, he said, no, don't pay. I always try to do like the first date he paid, second date I paid, third date he paid, fourth date I paid, fifth date. Are you ready for this? This is why I said I should have let him live.
Oh, wow.
Did he leave?
He left in the middle of the date, and I had to pay that freaking steakhouse bill. Now, mind you, at West Point, I was making less than freaking $600, okay, in New York a month, not a week, not every 2 weeks, a month, ladies and gentlemen.
In New York?
Like I
would have
said,
had to leave with him.
Oh, but I made him pay when it came to fencing. Oh, I got my revenge. So, but anyways, besides the point.
So
yes.
you did some damage.
I sure did.
Area.
I sure did.
See, you don't want to piss
salty.
off somebody in the military that knows how to shoot and cut and fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. But I made him pay. I tell you what, though, he paid me back.
That's good. At least he paid you back.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right
Well,
there.
he had no choice. Okay, I mean, come on, he had no choice. Give me my money now, bitch, or else.
Wow.
It makes sense why he paid.
Exactly.
I would have paid too.
I know, right? So, I mean, that was my experience. And yes, I will never forget that. However, when I explained the whole entire situation to my father,
Oh no.
it was no, actually, he did have some insight. I mean, I was expecting something totally like, oh, who is this motherfucker? I'm gonna kill him, blow his ass up.
It could get
But
daddy
no.
finding out. That could get pretty ugly right there.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But this is what he said. Now, I know you handle it because you
Mhm.
are my daughter. You damn right I did.
Wow.
So how
Wow.
about you, Natrell? Any bad experiences?
Bad dating experiences.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First, let me put my disclaimer out. this red cup right here means that I've been drinking. So anytime I get on sex talk, it's probably because there are drinks and they persuade me to partake, and I come through and I jump on the show because the topics get very interesting when you have some alcohol in you. You know what I'm saying? So that is my disclaimer before I say what I'm about to say. So bad dates.
Yes, bad date.
Okay, so let me just point at one of my biggest pet peeves. One of my biggest pet peeves is if we go to a restaurant, I do not like for anybody sitting at my table to disrespect the waiter or the waitress. That is a pet peeve of mine because I've been in that, on the other side where somebody disrespect me, and I remember what I did. I ain't gonna say what I did. I ain't drunk enough. But
Some more here.
what I will say is when a person is mad and they're back there by themselves with your food, there's things that they could do to get you back, and you don't know that you got back. They got you back. You know what I'm saying? So I do not play when it's coming to going to a restaurant or going to in public. If we got an issue, let's talk about it in the car. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? When we get to the crib or whatever the case may be, hit me up later. Whatever. Do not clown in public. If you clown in public, I'm letting you know I am leaving your ass standing there, sitting there, whatever the case. I'm out. And so my bad date experience, sis, plural, was that experience. Now first I'll let you know, like, hey, calm down. Hey, you know what? It's all good. We gonna get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip. I try to play it smooth. You know what I'm saying? And then after the waiter or the waitress leaves, I say, hey, look, you know what? Don't disrespect the waiter. I don't want them spitting on my food, whatever the case may be. Look, we're gonna be cool. Everything's gonna be straight. So when they come back, I make sure that they good. Look, you know what? Our mistake. You know what I'm saying? Let's just, try to get this right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good tipper. Try to, get them back on the good side. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no problems. So, but this particular day, the person was on one. They decided that they didn't give up what I was saying, and that saying something to the waiter or the waitress was more important than keeping their cool. And I left them sitting there. Yeah. I told the waiter, I said, listen, I don't behave like that. I apologize that I brought somebody who was immature, and I won't be eating here. You know what I'm saying? So I left that person there.
Did you say bye?
No.
So you want to like my family?
I'll give you the warning. Now what I did do was I did pay for the meal still.
Okay, I was just going to ask that.
Yeah, but I went to the waitress and I said, "Listen, I don't behave like that. This is my first time meeting this individual. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and still pay for the meal, but you know, you don't got to worry about my food. You know, if they still plan on eating here, you can do whatever you want to do. However, you know what I'm saying, I'm out." And they was like, you know, "Thank you for that, whatever the case may be. You don't have to pay for the meal, but I still paid for it anyway because we ordered." And I walked out, and that person called me, and I ended up blocking them and the whole nine. They hit me on Facebook, then Instagram, then Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they went through all the emotions.
yeah, they tried to apologize and the whole nine, but I don't tolerate that. If I know that you're the type of woman that's gonna clown in public, we can't maneuver.
I completely agree with
Even
that.
if I'm on this stretch.
Completely agree with that.
But you know what? Okay, so you did tell her that you were leaving.
No, I didn't tell her nothing.
Okay, it was the waitress that you told. Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
gave the warning. I
That's
issued the
right, that's
warning, and I said, "Hey, look, I don't really do disrespect thing. Like, look, I don't want, you know, nobody spitting in my food. So look, if they made a mistake, then I'm pretty sure they willing to fix it. All you got to do is let them know that there's a mistake, and then they're gonna try to, you know, they don't want you to complain on them or nothing like that. So 9 times out of 10, they're gonna try to fix the situation. Now, you know, you can clown, but clowning ain't gonna get nothing but something in your food." You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So look, just chill out. You know, I'm a pretty cool person, so let me handle it. You know what I'm saying? Let me step up to the plate, show you, you know what I'm saying, that I can handle situations like that. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna be good. So
Now,
yeah.
see, that person did learn her lesson. I bet you she didn't treat her next date like that.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Oh,
She seems like I mean, I don't really know her, but she's a firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a person goes from 0 to 100 because somebody brought the wrong drink, then yeah. I'm like, look, they can fix you another drink. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, look, and it was alcohol. So, you know, she went in. Are you stupid? Boom, boom. And I was like, whoa. I said, hold on. I said, relax. I said, listen, we can get another drink. It's all good. It's not a big deal. Matter of fact, I'll take whatever this is, and then you can, you know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and order whatever you ordered or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, I don't tolerate disrespect and this and that. I'm like, hold up, it wasn't disrespect. It was a damn mistake. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the barista, the bartender is a human.
Yeah, like, look, she's dealing with multiple people. It's a mistake. Chill out. Nah, she went all the way in. So I left her all the way in by her damn self. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my God.
No toleration for it. No
No,
toleration
no.
for it.
And you know what? I did learn from that horrible experience, because my following time, you know, the next time that I went out on a date, I threatened him. I said, if you ever leave me at a restaurant with the bill,
Ooh.
I will hunt you.
People is just like foul. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
if you ain't had a bread, just say that. Like, look,
exactly.
you know, my bread ain't looking really good. Now I'll tell you like this: if I ain't got the bread, I ain't going on the date. That's just how it rolls. If I can't pay for it, and you know, sometimes, you know, women don't want you to pay for it. They want to know I'm independent, I can do it myself, and then, you know what I'm saying, they want to do it. I'm like, look, I ain't handle that. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit up there and argue about, you know what I'm saying, argue down, but I would prefer to be in the position to handle that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not, I just won't go.
That's true. But you know what? Since you brought up the part where it's like, I can handle everything, you know, I do have to say, one time I went out on a date, and I'll never forget this, because the person that I went out on a date, he was a gentleman, and me being me, ex-military, I can do everything on my own, this and that, I take care of me, right?
Yeah.
I went and opened my door, and that was not good, and I did learn that.
You open your own door? Or what do you
I
mean?
opened the car door,
Oh wow.
the restaurant door. Yeah, that person that I went out with did say something. And I did learn from that. Slow my
And see,
horses.
see,
So I'm like,
I'm
I can open my
kinda-
door. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I had to learn though, like, to ask questions because some women find that offensive. I was told one time I went on this date, and the woman, she was like, "Look, don't disrespect me like that." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was it was, considered disrespect." I said, "I just was trying to be a gentleman." She was like, "That's not a gentleman to me." She said, "I don't like to be babied." You know what I'm saying? So I said, I respect that. Everybody has different perceptions of what certain things mean, you know what I'm saying, depending on what they've been through in life. So, I had to take that into consideration and, you know what I'm saying, try to do things a little bit different. So that taught me though. That taught me, before you ask somebody on the date, or, if you ask somebody on the date, you might want to ask some questions prior to picking your place or maneuvering, because everybody just sees things a little bit differently.
That is true. I usually ask okay, who's flying, who's buying? I mean, it's simple. How about you, Jazzy?
A mix of everything you guys said. I personally, I'm not a big, like, if you open a door, I don't really be tripping, honestly. It's like, if you open it, you open it. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm not walking in if he don't open the door. Like, I don't know. That's just me thing. But I have been with people to where it's like, you better not touch that door. Like they get offended. And I'm just like, all right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shoot. Like, all right, open the door. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning I kind of got offended. You know what I'm saying? I was a little immature. I just thought that's what men, was supposed to do. But, you get older and you learn, like, all women ain't the same, and all women don't look for a man to open the door, or don't want it. Open my own door. You know what I'm saying? God gave me these arms and this hand so I could pull this door open. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to open the door for me.
But you know what, though? When I was growing up, I grew up where my father was always opening the door for my mother first, and then us triplets. So he would open, like the front passenger and the back passenger, and all three of us, because it's three of us. Like, all right, my ladies, my queens, get in. Like, he always opened my mother's door first. Then it was us. Now, at restaurants, it was the same thing. He would pull the chair out for my mother. He would have her order first. And then, of course, us triplets. Then it was us. But that's the way I grew up. That's what I was taught. Because, we learn from how our parents are and what they teach you and everything. However, in West Point, oh no, whole different ball game.
Shout out to DT702 who's on my live right now. He said that must be the Hennessy talking, bro. Nah, it ain't no Hennessy, but I definitely been drinking. Hey, DT, they want you on the show, brother. They've been asking me for the past month, can you get DT on the show? So shout out to DT702. Next week I need you to check your schedule, because they've been wanting you on the show for a minute. I've been dropping the ball on that. Also, I want to send a shout out to Miss Sharon, who's also in the live feed, watching in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to be on good behavior, Miss Sharon. You know what I'm saying?
Promise.
Yeah, I can't promise. We've been drinking.
We've been drinking.
But shout out to everybody else on the live feed as well. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram live feed is popping. Facebook look like it's popping. Seem like some different languages is going on up in there. That I don't understand. But shout out to y'all though. Definitely.
Hola, Dulce. Muchas gracias por apoyarnos en este segmento de charla de sexo malo. Ahorita vamos a llegar en esa etapa, ¿ok? O sea, ahí, si no sabe lo que estamos diciendo, aplástale el translate donde te dice que te lo va a cambiar de inglés a español.
No, I don't know what she said, but yeah, we second that. You know what I'm saying? Long as she ain't talking about nobody mama, we good. You know what I'm saying?
No.
DT said, what are we talking about on the show? It's sex talk, brother. We talk about, well, they talk about, shout out to, you know, our hosts over here. I just happened to be, you know, drinking, so I joined in with them. But they have some pretty good topics and it's normally based around, you know, sex. You know what I'm saying? So come through and, you know, whatever you don't want to talk about, they ain't going to force you.
We won't.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me. Trust me. There's going to have some of these.
Okay, un shout out a Kiki. That is Ana. Ana, mucho gusto en saludarte. Ya te extraño, mi amor. Solo te quiero preguntar si estás peleando, porque acuérdate que estamos peleando una pelea de leucemia.
No doubt. I don't know what she said, but what she said.
Oh, Kiki is Anna, the dentist, and also remember they were here.
Okay, what's up, Kiki? What's going on, Miss Kiki?
Órale, Kiki, te está mandando saludos, Natrell. And I was just giving her a shout out, and also that her and I, we are, yeah.
DT said he needs some Henny for that show.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
They normally have wine. They normally have some wine that they be sipping on for the show. Today we had the sangria. Last week we had the Stella Rose Black last week. So I don't know what's next week, but
I'm still trying to get that coquito, but that woman, I mean,
coquito,
so freaking lazy. Like I can't deal with this. I'm about to replace her.
Hey, if some coquito is there, I'm gonna be on that show.
Oh, you know it.
But I might even call Alex for that show. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't have coquito without Alex on that thing. DJ Alex Main, shout out to him, man. We got to make sure he comes, you know, for that show. So yeah.
Mika, hi girl. All right, Mika, come on.
Sharon said for us to be ourselves.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? DT said Stella Rose and sangria is perfect. I'm sorry I can't read right now because I've been drinking.
He's been drinking.
Yeah.
He did put his disclaimer.
My disclaimer was there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what's the next topic? Where we going? Where we going?
All right. Take it on.
Take it on. Are we going to the bad side?
Go ahead.
Let's go to the bad side.
Let's go for the bad side now.
So if you've had like bad experiences, just kind of.
You guys talking to that mic, woman.
Bad experiences. Or if you've had just anything, because I feel like a lot of people focus on the good side of sex, where it's like it's a bad side, where it's like either it wasn't a good experience with that person, or you was dating that person and it just kind of went left, and then the sex went left. Like it's a lot of different experiences, so it's kind of like a whatever y'all talk about on the bad side.
Okay, well, go ahead and start.
If anybody in the live feed had a bad experience with sex, put their thumbs down. If you had a bad experience with sex, I need you, if you on my live feed, I need you to go ahead and put some thumbs down right quick so I know that people can relate to this. Now, go ahead. I'll let you start game off. Yep.
Go ahead.
Ladies first.
Look at you, my bad experience was, it's a lot of them.
Dang.
Look,
What?
some
Did she say a
people,
lot?
She said a whole lot.
yeah, people be falling off their game.
Okay,
Ooh.
which one was the bad?
See, I feel like when you start off, you putting your best foot forward because you know, like, I gotta stamp this. I gotta make my mark to get that return visit. But it's like once you get comfortable and you start to date that person, you fall off. Like, I'm not saying, all on one person. I'm saying it's natural to be like, oh, we didn't try it all. We didn't did, y'all down to y'all usual positions now. Like certain stuff, and I feel like people get comfortable in relationships to where it's like, yeah, it used to be better. Now it's not. So it ain't there no more. And I'm not putting it on, just one person. I feel like as a couple, a lot of people do that. They get that comfort there. And it's like that kind of when people start stepping out and looking outside, like, yeah, you don't do this person doing that. So it's kind of like that's my main experience where I feel like the other person gets comfortable and feel like they could start to, slack off.
Wow.
But they still want you to keep that same energy. And it's like, no, I'm giving what I'm getting. So, yeah, that was my experience.
So what went wrong in that?
For me, in that situation, I found out he was cheating. So I was just like, bro, nah, you cheating and the dick is whack now? I don't even
no.
Nah, I said what I said. I said what I said. Like, it was just like on my end, like I wasn't into it no more. And it was just like I don't even want it no more. Like, don't even touch me. Don't even look at me.
Yeah.
Like,
so let me ask you this.
It was that.
Was it because of the cheating that the sex became bad?
No, it was bad before that.
Oh Lord. So it wasn't because he cheated.
No.
It was because his game was
It was like he started off cool, but like once we hit like that 6-7 month mark, he fell off.
He got lazy with it?
He got lazy with it. And then to me it's like I'm open enough to be like, it ain't what it used to be. Like, we had those conversations. So it's like we were both aware, like, this was going on my end. Okay, this was going on my end. Like, we had that conversation there. And then it went from bad to like, okay, you getting a little better to like, now you back bad. So
wow,
that's kind of how it was going. And then the icing on the cake was like, you cheated on top of that and you giving out bad? Like,
dang. So if he would have cheated but was giving that good.
No, it's still an issue that you cheated.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm it's like
trying to bring clarity to the thing.
Clarity wise, I probably would have been a little bit more understanding to the situation.
So have you ever been in a situation where, that D was so good that you overlooked some things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never been so happy.
Moral of the story, guys. If you got that good D, you might be able to get away with some things.
You top tier, keep it top tier.
You know what I'm saying? You might be you might be able to get away with some things with that good D. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't care how good that D is. I'm gonna take that good D. But it's gonna go across the board. I'm sorry. No. Not gonna happen.
So if you cheat, if the guy cheats, regardless of the D being good or bad, it's all gonna be the same.
Exactly. I'm gonna use him and abuse him.
Oh.
See, but you still there, so it's not like you left because he was shooting.
Exactly.
You just gonna just utilize some other situations.
Until I find a new good dick.
Oh.
Okay.
So the good D has to be replaced before you get rid of the.
You can't leave good to nothing. It don't make sense.
Shoot, I mean, there's only so much you can use a toy for. Okay, yeah, toys do bring satisfaction, make you come, you get those wow orgasms. But you know what? You still
I don't know
need
nothing
some
about no
good
toys.
That's right, you
but,
know.
But
okay. It's just the way it goes, and I totally understand what Jazzy was saying about. At the beginning, sex is good with both parties. And
it just kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah. Good.
I was like, what are you doing?
We're trying to get the bottle here, okay? We're just passing the bottle here.
I was trying to do it without being
obvious
about it.
I'm like, what?
Seeming like an alcoholic or something. Can I get some of that bottle, please?
Why not?
About to yell at Jazzy all the way on the other side of the room. Jazzy, let me get some of that bottle up.
I was like, what is with the hand?
I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I was trying to, be top secret about that thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna just put me all on Front Street and everything.
Here, I'll
Made me
take some
seem
with
like
you.
an
I'll take some
alcoholic
with you.
all on the network
See,
and
she
everything.
wants
Take
to be
some
top
too.
dog, so pass the bottle back. Like Miss Sharon said,
You're not solo.
be
Gone now.
yourself. So
It's gone.
it's
Okay.
gone, girl.
Y'all finished that? Okay.
Yes,
I
we
was
did.
surprised. I'm surprised.
You
We
surprised?
finishing.
Not
I don't know
you,
why.
but,
But
you know, her 2 ounces. Her 2 ounces.
so they got,
I still got my 2 ounces.
Look at you.
we got the good D conversation. Now I do see some thumbs down on the live feed. So people have experienced the bad D situation. You know what I'm saying? So, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a situation where you had some bad D and you trained that bad D to become some good D?
Yes.
Almost. I gave up. It was the one that was cheating. He started off semi decent, where I was like, okay, I can work with this. I can switch this around. And then I was like, you know what? You're not getting the hang.
So it was like bad D that was gonna graduate to alright D.
No, it started off alright, where he could graduate
To good D.
to good, to great, to top
Okay.
tier. It's
Okay.
levels to it.
Okay.
So he was at the high stage, and I was like, all right, I feel like, you starting to do this and that. This could turn around.
Okay.
Turn around.
Again, communication.
Communication with the D.
If you don't like it the way it's going, you have to speak.
Oh, there's someone that commented.
Who come?
The best guy I ever dated had the worst sex I ever had.
Oh. Oh, so
See?
you can have a good relationship with bad
Yeah. Some
experiences.
I can say for
sexually.
women, I can't speak for men, but
Mhm.
some women that I know, it could be bad sex, but you could enjoy that person's company and their personality so much that you stick around with hopes that you could turn it around.
I don't know if I can
Versus-
stick around with some bad.
Versus other people will be like, nah, like I feel like a lot of women could possibly relate to that. Or even ones that be like, he's on the smaller side, but he know what he doing. It's like, some people, I would say women are a lot more compromising when it comes to sex. Because
That's a good question, though.
we're more
That's true.
compromising, I think, because it's like a lot of women don't even come, so it's not for their pleasure, clearly. Like, it's a little bit of
Never
like,
my experience.
not mine either, but I'm just saying, some people, they may have those situations to where it's like, I enjoy this person to where I feel like the sex could get better. That's something we can work on.
So just gotta teach him a little something.
Lips in
Maybe
there.
talk to him a little bit. Tell him, hey, where the spots are, and something like, Sometimes, some brothers just need a little cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? Pull out the pom poms, and that brother gonna go in. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them need a lot more than
You
cheerleading.
just need.
Yeah, they
So-
do. I mean, I hate it. I agree with you, Jesse, because some of them, they don't
I was
need a
trying to
cheerleader.
help you, brothers.
They
You
need
know
to
what I'm
touch
saying?
by God
Freaking
himself to bring
instructor.
it.
A GPS map.
Got it.
That
Hey, hold on. Let me give you that GPS right quick so you can find.
Like we.
That's when you gotta bring your toys out. I'll do it myself because at this point, let me
At
just
this
show
point,
you.
Just stop. Just let me get my toy out.
Oh no!
Let me show you.
Wow!
Oh man.
Wow! Whoa! There's been some thumbs down in the live chat right quick. You know what I'm saying? So, it's obvious that you two ladies aren't the only ladies that have thought about it. Fellas, if you in the live chat, I don't see a whole lot of fellas up in there. But if you've had some bad sexual experiences, go ahead and throw that thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm the only brother up in this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I've had a couple of bad experiences. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some people aren't teachable.
I agree with that.
Some people aren't open to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, one person's bad experiences isn't another person's though. Everybody is different. Everybody likes different things. So that's why that communication concept is so important prior to having that experience. You know what I'm saying? Because you had that experience, you might only get one chance. You feel me? You go in with that bad experience, you might not get the double take up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, for me, particular me, if I'm gonna go up in that thing, I want to go up in that thing hoping that I can get the double take. You know what I'm saying?
You want that return
Just in
visit.
case it be bomb.
That return
Now,
visit.
if it ain't bomb, then I may not want the double take. I just want the option to have the double take. You feel me? So when I come to the table, I'm gonna come to the table with the you know what I'm saying, A game. Because the A game hopefully gonna get me the double take. Now, everybody ain't the same. So what might work with the last situation might not work with this situation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that communication game better be on. You better know how to ask the right questions. What do you like? How do you like it? What's your position? You know what I'm saying? What type of things make you, take you there? You know what I'm saying? Are you a talkative person? Are you not? Because I know, there's been some situations where, there was some talking. Then there's been some situations where talking was not very, acceptable.
Did
So
you
it's
ask, hey,
silence
are you awake? Are you
You know what
alive?
I'm saying? So let's talk about this. Again, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to talk noise to each other. You know what I'm saying? They like to call each other names and get real like crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, see this alcohol.
Have some more. I got something.
I'm gonna share this one
Hurts
experience,
your
right? So I was in the moment. It's one particular time, and I was going all the way in. I was tearing, you know what I'm saying? I was putting my best foot forward. I was getting the response that I wanted. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I was all the way, you know what I'm saying, like with my game tight. You feel me? And I got excited. You know what I'm saying? And we talking stuff to each other. Yeah, you better get this, and you better, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking a lot of noise up in that thing. So went through a little situation where I got a little overexcited, and I might have called a name or two. And
a name like somebody else's name?
no.
Okay,
Like
I'm just clarifying. Just clarifying.
like the B word or the,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I might
That's
have,
sexy though.
said the B word, and I thought I was validated because I was giving that good dick. You feel me? I was getting the noise and everything. You feel me? I was like, I was bringing the best. You know what I'm saying? I came with the you know what I'm saying? I was getting all of the reactions that a brother need, and then I was like, yeah, I'm doing that.
You're like, yes, bitch, yes.
Yeah, well, I got a little excited, and a couple of names came out there, and that person was offended.
Oh, they went for Puddles of Biscuit?
Yeah. So yeah, that experience wasn't the best, and it was because of me, because I didn't ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? But I was, how when you
in
really
the
doing that
moment.
thing though,
In the
like
moment.
you know what I'm saying? You in the moment, you know what I'm saying? You in that thing, you all the way, like you zoned out, like you know what I'm saying? I was zoned out, and reality sunk back in, and that person wasn't having that, you know what I'm saying? And so that definitely changed the whole temperature of the situation, though. You know what I feel? Has anybody ever had that type of situation where they might have got a little over, you know what I'm saying, overexcited and maybe like did something that the other person wasn't ready for? If so, you know what I'm saying, what should we have them throw up? Throw up a peace sign. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you had that situation, throw up a peace sign. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I was in that situation. I think more than
See, I had something similar to that, but it wasn't like the name calling. It was more like the person that I was with called the ex's name.
Oh.
And I was like, where's my Glock at?
Oh, I've never had that experience.
No,
I was like, ain't this some shit? And you
Yeah.
know what his excuse was? His excuse was, well, you were acting like her. Well, okay,
Oh,
now it's like, where's the machine gun?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
AK-47 now?
that's,
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to drink
we
to
got
that
like
one.
yikes.
I mean, that was bad. Okay, that was a bad experience. I'll be honest, because we're all here, we're talking truth. You know, hey, it's the alcohol. Again, my disclaimer.
Yeah, well, that's an alcohol situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, situation like that will drive you to drink.
Exactly. But
You know.
as far as like somebody, I mean, oh, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. Oh, you like being called a bitch, huh?
Oh,
See, I don't mind
yeah, I
that.
think my conversation was
don't
kind of
mind
in that range. Like, you know, like I was feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, I had the positions and everything, and I done found a couple of spots and everything. I thought I was like really in the game, you know what I'm saying? And I was like giving my best foot, you know, forward. Like I was coming with all of the stops, bringing out all of the tricks and everything. And I was getting the, you know what I'm saying, the reaction, like, oh God, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? All the, it was like the, you know, I thought I was doing it. And then I got excited. And I was like, I ain't gonna say exactly what I said. I ain't that drunk. But
more alcohol. Where's the bottle?
No more.
we out,
We need
thank
2
God.
bottles now.
Bottle's gone.
No,
Next time.
no more in the bottle, thank God. But could be a very interesting show. But
Better bring 4 bottles next week.
yeah, when DT is here.
Yeah.
But
Bring some. Yeah.
DT, you got a whole other situation going on. But yeah, I
That was bad.
quickly learned that, you know, everybody is not the same, and you just gotta ask the right questions previous, you know, to the experience. Because the experience that was great in the beginning, you was getting like you probably had an A+ up in that thing, and then you just quickly, one word, one situation could have just turned your A+ to a straight up F. You know what I'm saying?
So that woman, how many? Okay, first off,
She did come back for seconds, so
Oh,
and third.
okay. So technically, she did like it,
It
but
was
she
just
didn't
in that
admit to
moment.
it.
It was like in that moment, it probably just didn't work.
No, she didn't like it at all,
Oh, okay.
and it was clear. It was clear after like everything happened. Like we just talked about it, and I apologized. And I said, you know, I was in the moment, and I just thought we was, you know what I'm saying. And she was like, we'll never be in that moment. And I understood. You know what I'm saying? You know, players make mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know, fix it and apologize, and you know what I'm saying, and let her know, like, look, I didn't mean no disrespect. I just was in the moment, and I thought we was calling each other, you know, saying, doing the, you know what I'm saying, the name calling thing, and I thought we was like zoned out. And you know, you was gonna call me something back, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought we both was gonna like really go in, and yeah.
And no.
It did that's not what it. Have y'all ever done anything that was that you know end up being offensive to the other person? If you have, please jump in.
I don't know about that one. I'm trying to think. Like
I'm
offensive.
trying to think.
I don't think so. I think I've been on the receiving end of it. Not, I wouldn't say offended. It's more like I don't like that. Don't do that. Like it's more so that than it's like offended type of thing.
I think it's always more so the fellas, because I feel like in a lot of situations we the ones that got to do the work. We the ones that got to come in there and prove ourselves, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that is true.
So, you know, like I said, everybody's different. What worked for the one situation might not work for the other situation. So that was a situation that, you know, my experience that did not work. However, I'm gonna put the other part in there. That person did come back for some seconds, though.
Just so in case y'all didn't catch it,
Yeah.
did come back for sex, and it was better. You know,
It wasn't bad the first time.
He was like, let
I
me
just made
clarify.
one that move. And it wasn't the actual sex part of it.
'Cause he
It was
carrying
the fact that I got a little excited with the name calling.
it.
And I called one of them names that just did not fly.
Mm-mm.
And I apologize.
That's
Because that's not what I meant. I just was in the moment. And we just, yeah.
you know, I actually offended a few men that actually found out about my black book. I was keeping score. I was like a man.
Score.
Hell yeah, how good was the dick?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, 1 star.
Not 1 star.
Yeah, little skeletons there. 2, 3, 4 stars, 5 stars.
Oh.
How many skeletons? How many bombs? I was rating them.
Wow.
I sure was. But you know, and the thing is that those 2 guys that got offended when they found out about my little black book, they were doing the same shit.
Oh.
So what the fuck?
Oh. So let me ask you this. On your scoreboard, where what is the point system? Like,
Well, 5 stars. Whew. You
but I'm
put it
saying,
on.
like, what do you do? What do you do to get the 5-star versus the 1 star or the 0
The 3
star?
star.
You know,
Somewhere
what
around there.
you know what I'm saying? What
Well-
classifies the star? Because
First of all, me being me, I don't like the 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 stars, we gotta be in there. You gotta make me come multiple times, make
Oh.
my toes curl. Look, you gotta bring it on. Make this pussy wet.
oh,
And see, and the 2 guys that I freaking offended.
They must have been low stars.
Mm.
Because if they were high, they wouldn't complain.
Look, they
all
were
I'ma
not
say.
bringing it to the table,
That's
so
all
they
I'ma
got
say.
little skulls.
oh,
You know,
they got the skulls,
they got the skulls.
so they were starless.
Yeah.
That was the
Oh,
best
okay.
thing.
And again, another thing that I took in consideration too was first date, second date. I mean, all that gets you. Like, what did you do to woo and just rock my world? You know. But yeah, they found out about it, and it's like after that, it was. Whew. But then I
So-
found out that they were keeping score too. So I was
Oh.
like, what?
Do you think the score started after they found out you were keeping score?
Probably.
Probably.
I wouldn't
Mm.
doubt it. I mean, I've always, you know, I am a leader.
Oh.
Look, let me lead you into success. Let me give you those 5 stars, honey.
Ooh. Okay. So let me ask you this. In your point system, when you score like these different guys, what things can a guy do to get the higher score? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there like some positions or, you know what I'm saying, movement, circular motions or whatever the case that's going to, you know, help them get the whole.
Like I said, you got to bring it all to the table. Make my toes curl. Okay, bring those goosebumps in my body. Make me have multiple orgasms. And the other one,
More
the
than
one
one.
that would get you a 5-star back then when I was 18, because I'm 21.
Oh.
Okay, it was back then. It was fucking,
Oh.
sucking on breasts, making me
Breast
come
kisses?
while you're eating this pussy.
Oh.
I mean, you just have to do it. It's not just like, okay, you know, oral pleasure at the beginning and then move on to, you know, sex. No, it's all around. It's a combination of everything. But
See.
again, everybody is different, so you can't really rate everyone the
The
same
yeah.
because they do different things. I mean, hey, there's men out there that don't even know how to eat. Oh, listen.
Or it's a lot of them that's
It's true.
one-sided, where they constantly like head, and it's like, my guy, you ain't even tried. Like those ones, I can't stand them. It'd be so, and then to me, it's a turn off. It's definitely a turn off.
Question.
Yes,
Question.
it's a turn
Since
off.
we talking about the turn off. Now, in your point system,
He's stuck in that point system.
Does because I'm just trying to help the brothers out. You
Are
know
you
what I'm
trying to
saying?
get your ideas of what
I'm just trying to help the brothers
to
out.
do his own
'Cause
little point system now?
you see what I'm saying? Like,
He's like, let me start.
I'm just
keeping
trying to know
score.
if you know.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not doing no point systems or anything. I'm a changed man.
I was like,
Just
you-
putting it out there. Good guy now. But back in the day, so if I was trying to back in the day, not today, but back in the day, trying to win points in the situation, what would be like the primary like positions that a brother that was trying to win points would need to do or to, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Every guy is different
Mm.
as far as position goes
Okay.
because the dicks are different.
Oh.
There's some that are thick, some that are long and skinny, and then there's some that are curved, and then
some that are not.
I mean, it's all different. I mean, it really, I rated everyone differently, but the main thing was for me, in order for you to get 5 stars,
Mhm.
okay, again, it's like bringing those goosebumps all over my body, giving me pleasure after pleasure after pleasure, you know,
After pleasure.
orgasms, multiple orgasms.
A lot of them.
And it's not just okay, I'm gonna make you come and that's it. No, you have to make sure that that pussy is wet, because when that pussy is not wet, yeah, anyone can come, but still you have to bring those juices, you know,
Ooh.
make it flow.
Okay. I see.
Okay, but
I see.
again, I mean, it's not so much because it's different with every guy that I was. Everybody is different.
It
Some
is.
may like it certain ways, and because of the dick, you know, however the penis was, whether it was curved, thick, and okay, I'm sorry, but if it was too thick, forget it. Sorry, dude.
Say no.
Because
no
some of them be
You get
too
a bomb.
rough. Like, I feel like
Dang.
some guys they're not aware of their size. And they be trying to like pound it. And you like, my G, slow up. Like, can you ease in there? Like, my God, calm down. Like, I've definitely had those where you like, oh, get them ease up. Like,
Mhm.
so where it's like they trying to make sure you feel them, and it's like, I feel you, but at the same time, it's not in a good way.
Yeah, because it's not just having penetration. You know, most people think, oh yeah, I'm putting it on her. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing her. Yeah, but then it's like somewhere in that moment, he switches the speed and the position or something, and then it's gone. Okay,
Now you
right
gotta
there,
start over.
I'm already got it in my head. Okay, you just fucked up.
Now you gotta start over, back at square one.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this question. If a guy is doing a good job, do you communicate that good
Yes,
job to
don't
him?
Yes.
Don't stop. Right
Yeah.
there.
Right there. Stay right there.
Right there.
Keep doing it. Don't stop. Keep it right there.
Mhm.
Same speed.
Yep.
Don't slow down.
Don't go
Oh,
faster.
I'm about to. Don't pass go.
I'm in those moments I communicate, because there was times where I did it and I'm like, you just fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And then it just be like, I don't, man, whatever. Like, you get to that point where it's like you're irritated now.
Yes.
So I communicated, like, I ain't gonna say anybody ever dealt with me, but anybody, yeah, you know, like, I'm gonna let you know. So it's not like I don't know if she like this or don't like this. Like, you gonna know. You gonna know.
So the communication and you know
Key.
it's the key in that,
Yeah.
those type of situations. Okay.
And when it hurt, I'm gonna let you know.
Because
Because some of them be trying to ease on up. You gotta tell them that. Like, even with head, some people be biting. I don't know
They
if
be
you had a
biting?
biter. I don't know if
yeah.
y'all had a biter.
Ooh.
But it is some guys that are too mouthy, and it's like I don't know if what they're trying to do.
I've been in some situations
Like, you
with
just like
a
the teeth, ow.
yeah.
Like,
I've been in some teeth situations. You know what I'm
different.
saying? Like, I'm gonna need you to exit left.
Yeah, to
because
ease on up.
you're
Relax.
Not, you're not handling that right. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Nah, I never use no teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to see that. You know, the teeth thing for a brother. could get could potentially get very violent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like my cut up and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Guys,
Like,
they do the same thing though. They get teethy puncture. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Like
don't
not
understand. Like I don't know.
because some people they're not
I'm gonna
using
leave it alone.
they're not using their tongue and their lips. They're using more so like their mouth and you like literally open and like everybody's not great at what they try.
Did you guys watch Twilight or something?
Like
Right
it's
into
not.
I
Yeah.
know.
Some people
Like,
be mouthing.
okay, vampire.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to go get blood somewhere.
Yeah. No.
Oh my goodness. Well, you
Ooh.
know what? This conversation is good. I like the topics. Unfortunately, we already ran out of time.
Oh wow, it's already after 9.
Yes.
That is crazy.
I mean, we can keep it going. We can stay here all night. Shoot. Okay, not really. I gotta work. I gotta get up at 0500. So
There'll be a
That's
session
early.
walking in the door like any minute now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So again, just to let you guys know, we're gonna pick this up next week, and DT is gonna let Natrell know.
702.
702, come and join us. Don't let us down. I promise you, you're gonna have lots of
Real
fun.
quick, I want to shout out everybody in the live feed that's been sticking with us all through the show. We appreciate y'all sticking through. I know we got some international type of situations going on, so shout out to everybody over there in Mexico that's been you know what I'm saying, showing us love. I don't speak y'all language, but I definitely want to salute y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in to Nefhertiti's Corner. You know what I'm saying? And getting on that sex talk, even though I don't be understanding what y'all be saying in the live feed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Sharon as well. You know, we love you, Miss Lady. You know what I'm saying? And we miss you. You know, maybe we might be able to get Miss Sharon on the show. You
I
know?
say yes. Come on, Miss Sharon.
Miss Sharon probably
Join
be like,
us.
oh,
We'll keep it
heck
clean."
no, I ain't coming on that show.
You can
We'll have a
always-
good show. We'll have a good.
We'll have a good show.
We'll be on mediocre behavior. You know, we won't go all the way
Sorry,
in.
Sharon, I'm
You
not
know what I'm
gonna
saying? And Sharon like, nah, I ain't messing with them fools. We won't have no drinks. How about that? We'll have a
They won't have no
drinkless show
drinks.
when Miss Sharon come.
I'm gonna have Miss Sharon, I'll bring your favorite drink. Piña
Uh-oh.
colada, coquito.
Coquito. Miss Sharon said, love you guys too. She didn't say she was coming though.
She'll be coming. If not, we're gonna get La Tanya,
Oh,
my little sis. That's her daughter.
oh,
We're
okay.
gonna get Sissy to come on.
No doubt. Shout out to everybody in the live feed, man. I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and exit stage left because I don't have nobody back there controlling anything. So I gotta go back there and act like I'm the engineer now. And shout out to everybody on the live feed, and we will see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the BU Network. And I'm gonna let them close the show out.
Ahora sí, para todas mis reinas y mis reyes de allá de México, nos vamos a volver a tocar estos temas y los miraré el otro jueves a las 8 p.m. Así que ya saben, si no saben cómo explicar lo que dice, nomás le aplazan el translate. Adiós
Have a nice night.
y gracias.